Hi everyone, welcome to Amateur Effects Views. I'm Theo. Today I'm playing the Eric Johnson Fuzz face from Dunlop. So it's my first actual Fuzz face, being mainly a bass player. I'll be honest with you, stock Fuzz faces don't often do much for me. They generally kind of kill the low end. Although I do understand that the Germanium one's meant to have quite a hefty low end, I still don't think it's going to be great on bass. But I have ordered one anyway. The Eric Johnson one is a silicon fuzz face. If you want to know more than that, I'm probably not the guy to tell you. It sounds really cool. It's got like a nasty, kind of gated, spitty sort of sound. It's actually the second time I've reviewed this because the other video, which I've not uploaded, the battery was almost dead, so it sounded very different. So for me, the fuzz face is a learning curve. It really reacts differently depending on what you're putting into it, and it also sounds quite different depending on what it's going into. It will sound different with different amps, sound different with different basses and guitars. So my signal chain for today is the Squier Classic Vibe 70s Precision Bass. It's going into the fuzz face, going into my tuner and my Tech 21 VT bass, which is providing some Ampeg style amp and cab simulation. Later on in the video, I will switch off the VT bass and then turn on my Moore radar, which is providing a low cut of 30 Hertz and a high cut of 5 kilohertz, just to make it a bit more natural sounding as I record direct. I'll give you some of my clean tone first. So what you can probably already hear there is it's super quiet compared to the bypass tone. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of low end, compresses a lot. It's really not a great bass fuzz. However, I do really like the tone. And what I noticed when I was running the old battery that it came with, which was clear to running out, is when I rolled down the volume control, it didn't clean up very well like a lot of fuzz faces are known to do. Since I've changed the battery for a new one, it seems to be reacting a lot better. However, I would say the output of this bass seems to, it's not going to get that clean. So rolling the volume down a little bit, I mean, it's still distorted, but it's a nice dirty tone without being strictly a fuzz tone. Something weird I also noticed is that the tone of the fuzz seems to change when I roll the tone all the way back. I don't know if you can see my hands there, but once you get to that last little bit of the tone control where it's all the way rolled down, So with the volume and the tone rolled down. So that's cool. With the tone down and the volume down, you're getting this big kind of fat, like vintage kind of tubey distortion sound. Tubey might be the wrong word. It sounds great. It's actually really versatile. What I hate is that I'm never going to be able to use that. The overall sound is, the engaged sound is quieter than my bypass sound, and there's not enough low end. There's some really nice stuff. I mean, you turn down the volume and you're not sacrificing the volume of the pedal. It's just changing the nature of the gain, which a lot of pedals I've got don't do that. And obviously fuzz faces are kind of known for that. But if you're primarily a bass player, you may never have played a fuzz face before because, well, why would you? They hardly come recommended, not as much as, say, like some sort of big muff clone. So I'm really loving it. I've been using it on guitar. It sounds amazing. The rolling the volume back thing, incredible. Sounds really great. It's definitely going to be a keeper for now. But yeah, as a bass pedal, I'm not sure. However, I just want to show you something. Okay, so this is my Squire Bass 6. You might have seen before in a different video. The electronics are all stock. I've just kind of given it a facelift. So yeah, what you've got, essentially, these are like Squire Jaguar guitar pickups. Now tell me what you think. My impression is that the volume jump between the two basses isn't that much. But let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick with the bass 6, but I'm going to turn off the VT bass and turn on the Mill radar, just so you can hear a more sort of uncoloured idea of what the sound is. So here's the clean tone. So that's the Eric Johnson Fuzz Face by Dunlop. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, have a great week. Catch you on the next video. Bye.